Hello and welcome everybody. On today's video, I want to talk about how the, daily life energy and circumstances reach us and all that, really what's going on. We're always talking about energy and all that, but like what is a real world 3D explanation of what's going on? I could be like, okay, well, the energy's coming from God or the universe or whatever, but what does that really mean? So if we look real quick at the fact that, we're on a little planet in the middle of a galaxy and there's over like 2 trillion different galaxies. So really, we're sitting in the middle of fucking nowhere. I mean, really, come on. And I apologize about yesterday's video. I ended up having to take it down. It just was all messed up and wouldn't let me edit, just on a quick note. But so we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. The closest star to the Earth is like over 90 million miles away, and it's what we call the sun. Okay, just on a quick note, just to put it in perspective. But so over 90 million miles away, and the rays are coming down, heating up the Earth and all that. Well, so basically, when you're doing your manifest, when you're resetting the reticular activating system in your brain at night as you're drifting off to sleep, you're seeing the scenario and all that, what we're doing is literally rearranging the energy coming from all the stars. It sounds spaceshipy, I know. So basically, all the energy that we're getting is being given to us from the stars. We know the energy can reach us because just the energy from the sun heats up the Earth. So if you think about like astrology and horoscopes and all that, I mean, it's very real if you find the correct kind of mystical person who knows about it and all that. But in general, like most of the ones you see on the internet, it's just for fun, I think. But so in other words, we have the power to rearrange the entire universe based on what we're falling asleep with and our manifests and all the things I talk about on these videos. We're able to guide, I don't want to say control, we're able to guide it, and create better circumstances in our own life. Hold that 5-second imaginal scene that shows your wish, the wish that you wanted is already finished. In other words, brought up with good feelings. Is you want to try to get out of a bad mood as much as possible and going into as you're drifting off to sleep. An example would be like if you're single and want to get married, you wouldn't want to visualize yourself at the wedding. You would want to visualize yourself on the honeymoon because that means it's already done. I love y'all. We'll see you on the next one.